of the international community for the Coptic Church. That is something which is sort of a very supportive structure that you also rely on. And we're very happy that the university can sort of help there. We actually do have in our collections, we do have one of the oldest instruments, musical instruments from Coptic culture.
I wrote about it.
Oh, of course, you know everything about it.
I wrote about the oldest hymns in the Coptic church, and about the first century, because we take some hymns from the Jewish, the Haikel, and translated to the Coptic in the first century through the Jewish in Alexandria.
Yes, Alexandria.
Like psalms, like the songs or hymns of psalms and hymns for some texts from the Old Testament, like Psalmodiya. There are some psalms we sing it in Psalmodiya every night in the monasteries from the texts of the Sefer of the exits and some prophets like Isaiah, like that. And I make a lot of researches in the all branches of Coptic so that I studied the history, modern history of Coptic and all the history in Coptic or the Coptic Church. And I wrote about relations between the Coptic churches and Syriac, Ethiopians, Armenians, and Roma also. My pleasure to say to you that the first researcher in Coptic language from here, from Roma, from Europe, and the Congress of Coptic Studies, which established it, Martin Krause, Professor Martin Krause from the Münster University here from Germany.
How do you see? I've noticed looking at the program of the conference that there are many contributions from Eastern Europe. What is the relationship of the Coptic Church, which is Egyptian, in the historical beginning? How does that? How do you explain that there's so many interesting Coptic language and church in Eastern Europe?
Yes.
I mean, I understand that in Germany the growth of the Coptic community is basically driven by migration. So there's refugees who come out of countries where they are very much under dire circumstances. But how did it evolve in Eastern Europe?
Yes. Now there are two dioceses in Germany, Coptic Germany. Dioceses,
southern and northern,
and the relation between the Coptic Church and Yoruba Church through the life monasticism. When the Saint Benedict get the rules of Saint Pachomius and put it in his monastery in Monte Cassino in Italy, and Saint Athanasius, Pope of Alexandria, Pope Athanasius of Alexandria, he came to the Trier, city of Trier, and decreed the life of Saint Anthony, Vita Anthony, so that Saint Augustinus in Tajas in Algeria, he knew the life monasticism from this story, life Vita Antoni, Life of Saint Anthony, and he established 2 monasteries there, one to the female and other to the man, the monks. So that the relation between Egypt and Germany through the city of Trier in 4th century, through the Saint Athanasius, who spreads the life of Saint Anthony here, so that a lot of monks knew the Coptic monasticism.
So monastery as a system was basically established on there.
Yeah. And also there are 7 monks go to the Ireland through the Nile and the Mediterranean in the ship. They went to the Ireland and spread the Christianity there and life monasticism, so that there are a good relation between the way of writing the manuscript there in Ireland and it's the same way to write the manuscript there in Egypt in the monasteries, and also the structures of monasteries there in Ireland, similarly to the structure of the monastery in Wadi Natron, Egypt. So that there are relations good, and also the high theology in Council of Nicaea and Constantinople and Ephesus, through the popes of Alex, like Athanasius and Kirill, the Pope of Alexandria, and the fathers there, they sculpture of the face, face like the law of the face by Athanasius, who is spread in the Council of Nicaea and spread all over the churches.
To read for the rest of my life.